It's just pinholes now. Oh, found another one. Little spot. Oh, pinhole. Oh, she's close. I just primered. Probably one of the final primers. I think she's ready for some high grit. I'd say maybe 800. Get ready for the base. A lot of fucking primer on this thing. I hope it holds up. But I just wanted to bury all those 220 grit sand scratch marks. I want to just bury them so that I can sand like 800, not really have to worry so much. Check it out. I'll go over what did to the car. Obviously, pulled the engine bay out. My man Roman welded in the sheets. I forget his last name. I think it's well, Steven. I forget his last name. Hardcore Bays on Instagram. I'll tag him right here. Shout out to him. He makes the cutouts, the sheet metal that we placed in. I guess he's got like a laser cutter or something. I don't know. Fit pretty good. Only like really minimal trimming and shit to like get it to fit right. My man Roman welded them in. We kind of went a little overkill. We seam, each panel is completely seam welded in, edge to edge, all the way. And then I took the pneumatic little belt sander and got it all clean. We made cutouts. We just cut sheet metal out over here, and we placed little patch panels in. Welded up all the holes that we weren't going to use. That one's just a ground. Welded everything up that we weren't planning on using. And then I got Evercoat short strand body filler to kind of smush in between everywhere. I mean, like everything's welded shut. There's a piece of metal welded in, seamless. Epoxy the whole engine bay. Obviously 2K primer. A lot of primer, a lot of guide coat, sanding, glaze putty, primer, guide coat, sand, glaze putty, guide coat, primer, sand, glaze putty, over and over and over and over to get to where we're at now. Only kind of oddball thing, and I'm kind of like learning as I go. I've never done this before. We couldn't weld on the firewall because we'd catch the interior on fire. I'll include photos of what it looked like. I gotta wipe that off. I'll include photos of what it looked like in the actual fender wells. Basically the whole like front end of the car while Roman was welding on it caught on fire. Like the whole, like as he was welding, just the car's just catching on fire the whole time. Constantly putting out fires. That's why we're respraying the whole inside of the fender wells, everything. So we couldn't weld on the firewall. So believe it or not, that's seam sealer on the back. Check it out on this side. This side's a little bit cleaner. that's not bad for seam sealer, if I do say so myself. And then all these panels, like all those holes and everything that we patched on the firewall, those are all sheet metal placed in and panel bonded around it, so it's panel bonded shut. And then seam sealer along the back. Everything else is welded. It's pretty legit. We got a little booth going on, air in, air out. We got little filters. Both cars wiped down. Gonna be spraying Chromax, keeping it the original color, Suzuka blue. Nothing crazy. I already got sealer loaded up. I'm all suited up. Spraying with the Fuji Spray Q5. Everybody's telling me to run the 1.0 tip, so that's what I'm doing for automotive. Yeah, can't wait. I'm gonna try and put a GoPro on my head. I'm a little worried about overspray. We'll see kind of how that goes, but I'll keep you tuned in. I apologize for not really recording much on the actual process of shaving the engine bay because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm learning as I go. So if I show you like what I'm doing, I'm just gonna look like an idiot the whole time. Only thing I really know how to do is paint, so we'll get this thing shot. I think I'm gonna spray all up in here too. I already got a new filter, I don't care. But yeah, it's sick. Fucking looks good. I sprayed the cowl too, fuck it. All in here. I'm excited. It looks good. That's 2 coats of base, and then the 3rd coat was like a drop coat to try. Yep, gonna clean out the gun. Tack cloth it, load up some clear, and shoot the clear. Okay, so I just sprayed clear. I just got the gun all cleaned out. I'm coming back and kind of looking at it. I did 3 coats. First coat was kind of like a tack coat. It was coverage, but I laid it kind of a little dry just to get it like nice and sticky. Second coat, I laid it on heavy, trying to like really get it to kind of flow out. I cleared everything. Cleared down here too. Fuck it. This is after the flow coat.